happen to him. If something happens to him, and words are minute, right? This is minute. Calling my grandson uh the thing. I'm trying to get y'all to see the bigger picture that this man has some problems going on. For him to even think that it was okay to do this, it got to be something wrong because this man is a millionaire and he's made millions. Maybe he's getting to a point in his life where, look, he's having a breakdown. Maybe, he's getting to a point where he's trying to transfer from being a manager to being in the social media world and make all of his money there. I don't know what it is, but I know just name calling is like elementary. That's elementary. I'm trying to get to the college part of the mental part of the physical part of what really is going on. Why do you think that it was okay to do that? Because that is some elementary shit right there. Name calling or your mama or your daddy. And then, oh, I'm going to say this about this person. That's like, I can't even think nothing more than that's elementary. So I can't even dwell on that part other than to say that it hurts me for him to say that about my grandson. Now let's move forward. What's wrong with you? What is going on in your life to make you think that you could say that about Sire? What makes you think that that's okay? What's going on in your mind to get us here to this conversation? That's where my mind is.
It's a transition.
I
No,
think I
she's
think I
right.
think I think
It's a
none
transition.
of his
It is a
team give a fuck
transition
about him because
into
none of them
both.
told him,
One
none of
mic,
them would
one
tell
mic.
him
Hold on,
that
one
that
mic
shit
on
was wrong.
Ghost. One mic on Ghost.
I feel like his team don't give a fuck about him because they won't help him and let him know like when he wrong and when he right. You know what I'm saying?
They don't. They just go along with it. And just like I say, I was that person. Every room that was opened up about whack, here I go. I still do it. I seen his name in another room, and I go in there like, oh shit, what they saying? Like, I ain't gonna say nothing. Be quiet. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna stay in the goo because that's where I'm gonna end up any goddamn way. I was there. And like I say, I'm blocked from a lot of people, and I still literally get kicked out of rooms and not invited into certain spaces because I protect him. Just like y'all mad at me because you feel that I'm protecting him now. It's not that I'm protecting him. I'm trying to understand where his mind is. I'm trying to understand what got us here. You clipped me, you, Keita is mad at each other. Like, what got us here? What happened?
I'm
Wanted to
trying
go
to.
viral.
I'm
That's
trying
what
to.
happened. And you want to go
Yeah,
viral.
it's him.
Hey,
He's
one
really
at a time, one at a time, y'all.
No,
One at a
bro,
time.
I'm telling you, she right, bro. It's a transition from being a worker to a boss. It's a gradual transition that's going on with
yeah.
him.
Yeah, but he dividing everything that he touching. It's starting to be a little bit too much. It's a transition. Like, come on, like he
He's
doing
trying,
too
and he's
much.
trying to do everything to go viral. He's just trying to be rival. He's trying to like expose Big U. He doing all this in 1 week. Expose Big U. Expose Nipsey Hussle. He tried to do Kanye. All
Trying to
this in
break.
one
He
week.
trying to break the internet, my nigga.
And guess who gonna
Yeah,
be
he tried.
left? That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
though.
She right,
Yeah,
He
bro.
though.
trying to break the. He
Guess
trying to
who
break
gonna
the
be
internet.
Yeah,
left?
Good or bad, all pub is pub.
yeah.
That's what he
But
said.
see,
Facts.
but hold up.
But
Can I
you
say one
can't
thing
be
though? Can
becoming
I? Hey,
detrimental to
excuse
his
me. Can I say
mental.
one thing though? Listen, right? But we got to understand what's going on now. Everything is off of 6ix9ine. Everybody's looking at Wack 100 right now. So he took all that heat and he pushing this artist. It's about business. Wack 100 is a businessman. He's smart. He being a downfall. That's why he creating all this buzz with the clubhouse, with the Nipsey Hussle and with everything else.
Man,
So
that
his
nigga.
artists could eat.
That nigga Wack doing the same shit that nigga Charleston White be doing, my nigga.
I call
Same
him
thing.
shock
Same
value.
thing.
Shock
But
That
value. They
nigga do.
the
bring
only thing
Hey,
views.
different,
hey, them
That's a
niggas neck
fact.
and neck with this.
the,
With this.
the
He's a
only thing
master
different
content
from
creator.
Nipsey Hussle,
I
I mean,
swear
the
to
only thing
That's
God.
a fact.
The only
That's
thing
a
different from Charleston White and Wack 100 is that Wack 100 got an artist that the world hates, and how he can make this artist pop and get all the attention off of 6ix9ine. He got to put himself out
Telling
there,
you, bro.
huh?
Nah, they ain't it.
He putting himself out there. He's
That
sacrificing
nigga ain't
himself.
doing this shit for no 6ix9ine. That shit sound crazy.
How? How?
Hey
His
nigga, hey,
He
hold
manager.
up,
doing it
hey
for
nigga,
himself, bro. He ain't doing it for
But
nigga,
no
what I'm
they
saying is,
six
but
said,
nine
he's
shit.
managing
hey,
all the
they
attention
said
from
that
his
nigga not even managing six
Not
nine,
even
nigga.
he
They
an
said,
Them niggas
advisor.
ain't
He
break
ain't
no
even
bread
managing
yet.
them. He
man.
just
Like
an
yeah, nigga,
advisor.
Wack,
bro,
get the
he
Y'all,
doing,
one
listen,
mic,
hey,
one
he
mic,
doing that
when you
shit
one
for
big,
the
mic, one
clout for
mic.
himself, my nigga.
bro,
Hey,
when
He
you
doing
one
that
mic,
when
shit for
y'all.
first of
One
all,
himself.
mic, one
when you a
mic,
big
one
One
mic,
artist,
one
mic,
mic,
when
one
you a
one
mic.
mic,
Y'all sound too
one
mad
mic.
as hell right now.
yo, when you a big artist like 6ix9ine, bro, he don't have any specific manager. Wack 100 is his manager, however you put it. If somebody call right
He
now for
already
6ix9ine
got
to
a
do anything,
manager, bro. He already got a manager.
Bro,
but
but
what
you
I'm trying to say
sound
is
crazy. You saying he doing all this for 6ix9ine. That
Like,
shit is
yeah,
not
that
true,
nigga
bro.
trying to
okay,
get
That
his
shit
Oh
don't
own
make no
God,
sense.
entertainer
he
how,
deal.
That
do it.
don't even
how?
make
Hey,
sense,
On
Bro,
bro.
listen,
That
Wack,
don't
bro,
even
Wack.
make
stop
sense,
yelling,
bro.
bro.
Listen,
Stop
y'all.
yelling, King.
One
Hey,
mic,
look,
we
hey,
can't
yo,
hear
check this out.
y'all.
Check this out. Check this out, man. We're not gonna do this. Let's be respectful. We have Miss Alyssa in the building, spending her time with us. Let's be respectful, y'all.
I
You
got you.
guys,
I
I
got
was trying to tell you guys right now, Wack is what in almost 50, if he's not this in his early 50s, right? There's a transition that humans go through within that time. You go through a transition from toddler or from infant to toddler, from toddler to adolescent, from adolescent to teen, from teen to adult, from adult, you start also going through transition. So right now, if he's like in his early 50s,
I want more
might
chicken,
be
man.
some type of
I want
chemical
more chicken,
imbalance
man.
that he has to tend to. It might be some chemical imbalance that he's going through right now that he don't even understand, and that might not even be it. But I'm trying to like figure out how did we get here? What the fuck happened, bro? What happened to make you disrespect your nephew for one, disrespect your niece, and come on here and disrespect yourself and get yourself clipped? Something mental is going on. What's going on in your life that got us here? That's what we got to figure out. Not, oh, Bash Whack and he's a loser. He shouldn't have said that about Sire. Yeah, Sire, cool. Yeah, like I say, that's the elementary part. Now let's graduate. Let's graduate into college and start, picking logics and theories and trying to figure this shit out because something clearly is wrong.
You trying to get that podcast popping.
It's all for clout, views, and
That's what I'm
publicity.
thinking is
That's
the
all this shit for.
podcast. He's trying to really promote that podcast with really awful content that is deadly. This stuff is not this is people's life that you're dealing with. This can get people hurt. You can't, go around saying things like that about people's children and about people's wives and saying that they're gay and saying that they're informants and all of this stuff. You can't do that. You can't go around saying stuff like that without being ready to take responsibility.
Yeah, but
So
another
y'all
like,
think he having a midlife crisis?
I do.
hey,
I do. I do.
he like attention, bro. That nigga Whack like attention, bro.
Miss Ella, there's nothing wrong with Wack. We just gotta believe him. When people show you who they are, you just gotta believe who they are.
That's a fact.
That's
That's a
messy.
fact. He's showing who he is.
Hey, how
But
you?
no, he been shoot though. That's the thing.
Say? Can I say one?
Clubhouse shit got him popping,
How you
bro. Ain't
doing, Mom?
nobody no whack before this clubhouse shit, man.
Can I say one thing?
Go ahead, Sauce.
Go ahead,
I
Source.
just want to get my I just want to get my 2 cents. I'm gonna get off the stage. I ain't gonna take none of y'all time up like that. I just want to say my 2 cents of hearing all this, and I just want to say that you got to understand that Wack lost a lot of time in prison. People know that people from prison they have a tactic where they try to control things, and they lost a lot of time. Like me, I came home after doing 10 years, so I tried to bring a lot of. So when Mama is saying that the childish shit, yeah, she hit that shit on the nose. Like, maybe he might be trying to get some time back. He might be trying to catch up. You know what I mean? But also you got to understand that Keita has to take responsibility because she shouldn't have a business out here like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's wrong. Like, you feel me? Like, as a mother too, you know what I mean? Like, come on. And nobody wants to hear that. Like, Wack, I don't even know why he exposed that. Like, that was supposed to get some brownie points. That shit was corny, bro.
It was
You know what I'm
trauma
saying? But I
bonding,
think,
Sauce. It's called trauma
yeah.
bonding.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah. But that's all I want to say. Shout out to you, mom, for even being on there asking these questions. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to, M&S and all that. You already know I'm out of here.
Yes,
Thanks,
sir.
Source.
Yo, peace, sauce.
Woo, check your back channel for me.
Okay. Anybody else have any questions for Miss Lisa?
Well, I had one. Hi, Miss Elisa. How you doing? Um, I just had one question. Wack was sharing a court case. I'm presuming it was your daughter was saying that it was related to your 6-year-old grandson, but it didn't make no sense to me because it was in '05 and your grandchild, from what I hear you say,
That's what
he's
I'm
6.
saying. Thank you for that
Okay,
question.
you're
Wh-
welcome.
What he did was um I guess because he has money he could pay somebody to police. I don't know who he's paying. A lawyer, I don't know who he's paying to get these records. That was and I went to jail in 2000 when that happened. What happened was her roommate called children's services. My daughter had just moved out on her own. Um that was Nasir, and no, it was Tyler. Actually, it was for Tyler, I believe. I don't know if it mentions a son, a boy, or a girl. I don't know who name it mentioned, but if it was 2005, that would have been Tyler. That's my oldest grandchild. What happened was Keita moved out onto her own, got an apartment, moved in with her god sister. Her god sister wasn't working. Keita was going to nursing school, and her god sister was having a lot of company over. Of course, some of them didn't like Keita because, of course, her and her god sister was close, and they didn't. They trying to like push people out of her life or whatever. So, to make a long story short, they got into an argument. Alicia called Children's Services to come so Marquita could move. They wanted her to move, and they wanted her to leave out of the apartment, and she didn't want to leave the apartment. So I basically told her, like, come on back home. Um, they got into a fight one day, and um, I went to jail. I took the case. I said, look, I'm the one that basically they found a knife in my pocket that I picked up off the counter. I picked the knife up off the counter so I didn't want nobody else to use it. I put it in my pocket. One of them snitch ass broads seen me put it in my pocket. When the police got there, they said, and she got a knife. That's her mama. She got a knife. I did have a knife. I'm pulling it out of my pocket. They drew down on me. Boom. Don't move. Don't move. I was like, damn, it's just like a little hand knife. They handcuffed me. And because Keita was about to graduate, I took the case. I ended up getting a silent strike. That case, I got a silent strike. They let her go. Matter of fact, we both got let go the same day, but she didn't have the stuff that I took on. I basically took the case for my daughter because I wanted her to graduate nursing school. So it was her friend Alicia that called the children's services, and it was my granddaughter, not my none of my grandsons. So he pulled an old case up that happened in 2005.
So can I ask you a question, Miss Lisa?
Yes,
So is it true, Wack 100 said that you was gonna, like, you posted on Facebook, you and Keita, saying that Big U has something to do with Nipsey Hussle death?
I never said that. So there was, oh, so what happened is, like family gets into it. Me and my brother got into it, and I don't need to tell the details. I put a video on Facebook about him, and basically what I said is he bullied